podcast. Am I? Good evening and welcome to the Max Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker, playing you the best in folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world. Tonight's first song comes from the Dubliners from 1967, the Zoological Gardens.
108 and is no lack when Dublin City is in the dark. So if you've any money, go up to the park and view the Zoological Gardens. We went up there to see the zoo. We saw the lion and the kangaroo. There was he-males and she-males of every hue up in the Zoological Gardens. We went out there be Castle Knock. She to me, show wheel court on the lock. Then I knew she was one of the rare old stock from outside the Zoological Gardens. We went up there on our honeymoon. She to me, if you don't come soon, I'll have to get in with the hairy baboon up in the Zoological Gardens. She to me, it's 7 o'clock and time for me to be changing me frock. For I'd love to see the old cockatoo up in the Zoological Gardens. She to me, me lovely Jack. Sure, I'd love a ride on the elephant's back. If you don't get over that, I'll give you such a crack up in the Zoological Gardens. Oh, thunder and lightning is no lack when Dublin City is in the dark. So if you've any money, go up to the park and view the Zoological Gardens.
Well, that's a bit of a classic. That takes me back to the Coach and Horses in Laxey when we used to have the session there on, I think it was a Thursday night back in the 90s. And that was a favourite song for Gilbert O'Sullivan to sing. Good days. Here's a track by John Wilkes from an album called Before I Knew What I Had Begun, I Had Already Lost. The Fowler.
Welcome all you bold fellas who handle hay gun. I would have you come home by the light of the sun. For young Jimmer was a fowling and a fowling alone, and he shot his own true love by the light of the sun. When Polly was walking in a shower of rain, well, she stopped by a green bush, her beauty to save. With her apron wrapped round her, well, he took her for a swan, and he shot his own true love by the light of the sun. When first he's come to her and he's found it was she, he was shaking and trembling, his eyes couldn't see. For now you are dead, love, and your sorrows are o'er. Fare thee well, my dear Polly, I'll see you no more. Well, home ran young Jimmer with his dog and his gun, crying, uncle, dear uncle, 'tis see what I've done. Cursed be the old blacksmith who made me this gun. 'Cause I've shot my own true love by the light of the sun. Well, up spoke his uncle, his logs hanging grey, saying, Jimmer, oh Jimmer, don't you run away. Don't you leave this old country till your trial it comes on. For you never will hang for the death of a swan. When his trial it's come on, Polly's ghost did appear, crying, honour, your honour, let Jimmer go clear. With my apron wrapped round me, well, he's took me for a swan. Now his poor heart lies bleeding for Polly, his own.
That's the excellent John Wilkes. He's coming to the island in October. You can probably find tickets now if you go looking for them. That seems to be a version of Polly Vaughan. Perhaps I should have played that next, but here is Brig Fair by Shirley Collins from an album from 1967, The Sweet Primroses.
It was on the 5th of August, the weather fair and mild. Unto Brig Fair I did repair, for love I was inclined. I rose up with the lark in the morning, my heart was full of glee, expecting there to see my love, long time I'd wished to see. I looked over my left shoulder to see whom I could see, and there I saw my own true love come walking down to me. I took hold of his hand and merrily sang my heart, and now we are together, I trust we ne'er shall part. For the green leaves they'll all wither, the roots they'll all decay, ere ever I prove false to him, the man
Following Shirley Collins, that was Dervish with a track called The Trip to Sligo from the album Live in Parma. Here's Nick Hart from Nick Hart Sings 9 English Folk Songs with the Rakish Young Fellow.
My ship, she is lying at anchor, and I've arrived safely on shore. May God bless me now and forever if I go to sea any more. I am a rakish young fellow, I never took care of my life. I travel the oceans all over, in every port I found a wife. I have sailed through stormy weather, I travelled through hot and through cold. I ventured my life on the ocean, I ventured it all for the gold. I'll send for my friends and relations, and 2 or 3 barrels of beer. We'll drink and be merry and jolly, and haste to the Derry down fair. And I shall make them all welcome, I'll send for them every one. We'll drink to our wives and our sweethearts, I'll send for a cask of good rum. And when my time it is over, and that is the end of my life, I'll never go sobbing or sighing, I'll do a good turn for my wife, get 6 jolly sailors to carry me, and let them all get roaring drunk, and as they are bearing me onwards, let them all pull down on my trunk. And when I am laid in my coffin, there's just one last favour I crave. Wrap me up in my tarpaulin jacket, and fiddle and dance on my grave.
That's the excellent Nick Hart, who you may have seen perform with Eliza Carthy down at the Erin Arts Centre earlier this year. Such a great guitarist and singer. Music happening this week? Well, there's quite a bit really. There'll be the usual sessions. So Wednesday night at O'Donnell's in Douglas, Friday night at the Mitre in Ramsey, Sunday afternoon should be the Black Dog Oven in Peel, and Wednesday night is also Blues Club at Sam Webb's in Douglas. So to celebrate that great event, here's Sonny Boy Williamson II. Don't Start Me Talking.
Well, I'm going down the road and stop at Fannie Mae. Gonna tell her Fannie what I heard. Her boyfriend said, don't start me talking. I'll tell everything I know. I'm gonna break up this signifying, cause somebody's got to go. Jack give his wife $2, go downtown and get some market. Gets out on the streets. Old George stopped her. He knocked her down and black in the eye. She gets back home, tell her husband a lie. Don't start me talking, I'll tell everything I know. I'm gonna break up this signifying, somebody's got to go. Borrowed some money, go to the beauty shop. She honked his horn, she began to stop. Said, take me, baby, around the block. I'm going to the beauty shop where I can get my hair side. Don't start me talking, I'll tell everything I know. Well, to break up the secret fine, oh, somebody's got to go.
Sonny Boy Williamson II from 1955. One other bit of music that's happening this week is, of course, Martin Simpson is playing on Friday night at the Institute in Laxey. That's bound to be a fantastic concert. Here's a newly released track by Martin, and this is a new version of his old song Love Never Dies. It's going to be on his new album, which is titled Some Kind of Jubilee, celebrating 50 years since his first album, which is quite an achievement. So here it is, Love Never Dies, Martin Simpson.
There's an old white Chevette with its hood up. The little man stares underneath. He's got oil on his hands, an old Harley cap on. He ain't smiling, but he's showing his teeth. There's 4 kids in the car, and the littlest is screaming, red-faced on his mother's stretch ice denim thighs. On the little man's shirt, 2 skeletons screwing, and the legend, love never dies. Love never dies, lust loses its shine for sure. Friendship can fade or be forced to a close. The frost follows clear skies in the flatlands I come from, but in this Arkansas truck stop, love never dies. Next time I stopped in for coffee, a gray-haired man caught my eye. He said, son, you look like a guitar player, and I want you to know so was I. I was hitting the road rode with the Brazos boys, with Patsy and Hawkshaw and all of the rest, and I played pretty good on my Super 400, though I never was one of the best. You know, I gave old Hawkshaw Gibson one time. It was a J200, man, such a sweet neck. And they say it stood up like a country grave marker right there in the middle of that plane wreck. Love never dies, lust loses its shine for sure. Friendship can fade or be forced to a close. The frost follows clear skies in the flatlands I come from, but in this Arkansas truck stop, love never dies. Guitar that much anymore. My wife wanted me back at home. She was tired of wondering about me. She was tired of sleeping alone. Well, we live outside Philadelphia now. I have a nice house, man, I've had some good luck. Find myself on this highway still, down here in Arkansas, driving this truck. The frost follows clear skies in the flatlands I come from, but in this Arkansas truck stop, love never dies.
The great Martin Simpson with Love Never Dies. As well as being one of the world's finest guitarists and singers, he's a great storyteller too. And if you want to see him, he's performing on Friday night at the Institute in Laxey. Not sure if there's any tickets left, but it's worth having a look. Here's Ruth Keggin and Rachel Hare from their album Lawson, Aran Savina, the Slumber Song.
O be the hostlia nu eddalan Jane, treheges least the acclaim. Ma vriges abangan nuskus nur, higlianu as klein as olion and drur. O be the hostlia nu eberaton, Trail Sahel Janie along, Shea Harishanaka Harishahin, and Slavi Taukadla Lianu Vekvi. Here a chrunk glas o lianu machri, trechir a sani vesoliu ekshi, ach hasan efiden hicks newen en kjol, Heist Clooney a sats and trolt noon as no.
Aran Savina, beautifully sung by Ruth Keggin, from the album she released with Rachel Hare about 4 years ago now. Of course, Ruth is heavily involved at the moment with Blenny Gelgi, the year of the Manx language. Here's Christina Alden and Alex Patterson from their album Safe Travels. This is Crow.
Crow, crow, little black crow, calling at your door. Gives a raisin at early, of silver and gold, and beads of blue and glass of green. Oh, by the cold salt sea, here I'll leave for you to find, 'cause you've been kind to me. Crow, crow, my darling, crow, from south to the east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. Crow, crow, my darling, crow, from south to the east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. A crust of bread, a crumb of cheese, a cashew nut or two. In return I'll leave for you my buttons are red and blue. I'll give my heart away on a string for you to keep in hold. For the birds in the open skies, there are none else so bold. Crow, crow, my darling, crow, from south to east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. Crow, crow, my darling, crow, from south to the east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. Paper clips, shiny rings, a stone as black as soot. A piece of me I'll leave behind when I am gone for good. Oh, crow, crow, little black crow, what will you bring today? You're the treasure I miss the most when you are far away. Crow, crow, darling, crow, from south to east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. Crow, crow, my darling, crow, from south to east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. Oh, crow, crow, little black crow, calling at your door. Gives a ring to my darling, of silver and gold, and beads of blue and glass of green. Warm by the cold salt sea, here I'll leave for you to find, 'cause you've been kind to me. Crow, crow, my darling, crow, from south to east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. Crow, crow, my darling, crow, from south to east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. Crow, crow, my darling, crow, from south to east the wild winds blow. Feathers carry you to and fro. Feathers carry you to and fro.
Let's have something from the recently released Dick Gaughan album, live at the BBC 1972-79, The Fair Flower of Northumberland.
Good evening. Oh, the prophecy doctor was a walking hard lane. Oh, but her love it was easy won when she spied a Scots prisoner back in his main high, and she was the flood on Northumberland. 'Tis Ogan, the lassie, would body me. Ogan, her love it was easy won. I would make her a lady, oh, high degree, if she'd loose me frae my prison's strang. So till she's done her doom, her feathers get stocks, oh, but her love it was easy won, and she stole the best keys for money's the brave log. Far tale is him, frae his prison so strang, and to she's done her doon, to her father's good stables. Oh, but her love it was easy won, and she stole the best horse that was faithfully Tandale, far to carry them bonny Scotland. But as they were riding across yon Scots muirs, he cried, oh, but your love, it was easy won. Get you down frae my horse, you're a brazen faced whore, although you're the fleur on Northumberland. Oh, it's cooking your kitchen, I surely will be, although my love, it was easy won, but I can't get back to my own country, although I'm the fleur on Northumberland. Oh, it's cooking my kitchen, you can't well be, oh, but your love, it was easy won, for my lady, she will hae servants like thee, I am journey to gain to Northumberland. For as I hae a wife in my own country, oh, but your love, it was easy won, and I can't do nothing wi' a lassie like thee, I am journey to gain to Northumberland. And so laith was he on lassie to time, oh, but her love, it was easy won, till he's hired an old horse and he's hired an old man, for to carry her to Northumberland. But it's when she got there, her father did frown and said, oh, but your love, it was easy won, for to gang wi' a Scotsman when you're barely 16, aye, and ye were the fleur on Northumberland. But it's when she gaed ben, her mother did smile and said, oh, but your love, it was easy won, aye, but ye know the farce that on Scots has beguiled, aye, and you're welcome back in to Northumberland. For ye when ye want breed, aye, and ye when ye want wine, oh, but your love, it was easy won, aye, and ye when ye want silver to buy a man way, aye, and you're aye the fair fleur on Northumberland.
The wonderful Dick Gaughan. That album, live at the BBC 1972 to 1979, is released as part of a campaign to raise money for Dick, who suffered a stroke a few years ago and isn't able to perform at the moment. And many of his early recordings are unavailable because somebody holds the copyright and isn't willing to share them with the public anymore. The same is true of music by Nick Jones, Robin and Barry Dransfield, Dave Burland and many others. And there's a crowdfunding campaign by the music journalist Colin Harper at the moment to try and raise money to get those wonderful recordings back into the public domain. Something from one of those recordings coming up later in the show. But in the meantime, here's a track by A.D. Johnson. I played you something by him a couple of weeks ago from a great album called Under Gainsborough Skies. This particular track is Sleepy Dog.
Oh, you got a girl, she's your sweet pea. She whispers sweet nothings and keeps you company. Oh, you got a girl, she's your best friend. Get down on one knee, boy, and vow your love to up on the hill. It's so fine and dandy. Who's a foot in the bill? Oh, you've got a castle. It's a weekend home. But do you look down on a street below? Well, my home's just got one wall, and my bed's a concrete floor. And now they want us to move along. Well, at least I got mine. I got mine. My sleeping dog. My sleeping dog.
Very nicely done. That's A.D. Johnson from his album Under Gainsborough Skies. Well, earlier on, we had one classic Irish band, Dervish. Here's another, Planxty, from the album After the Break from 1979. At this point, the band was Andy Irvine, Christy Moore, Donald Lunny, Liam O'Flynn and Matt Malloy. And here they're performing Lord MacDonald and the Chattering Magpie. The wonderful Planxty. Now, I was saying earlier on about some classic folk albums from the 1970s and 80s that are unavailable at the moment due to an unfortunate legal situation, shall we say. One of those is a classic album of English folk, Bright Phoebus by Lal and Mike Waterson. I used to have a vinyl copy of this, but I don't know where it's gone. I was looking for it the other day, but I do have a digital copy of it too. And here's 2 tracks from it. It was released in 1972 and contains songs written by Lal and Mike Waterson. The first track here is Red Wine Promises by Lal, then the last and title track of the album, Bright Phoebus, written by Mike Waterson.
Fell in the street in a drunken heap. There's bright water all around me, and the cheap red wine in me drunken brain has left a burning flame in me belly. I don't need nobody helping me. I don't need nobody's arms around me. If I was a black beetle upside down, I could kick all night long and never turn around. But I'm flat on me back in the rainbow rain. Still I know in the morning I'll be on me feet again. Just can't get a grip of the ground. I'm upside down the right way round. I promise thee, my shameless lady, who laughs out loud in the sad patient night, always to be honestly thee, in me waking dreams or me drunken nights. I don't fear the yawning sunshine morning. I'm forward running back again. Fell in the street in a drunken heap. There's bright water all around me, and the cheap red wine in me drunken brain has left a burning flame in me belly. I don't need nobody helping me. I don't need no booger's arms around me.
Today bright Phoebus, she smiled down on me for the very first time. For the very first time she smiled on me. Today bright Phoebus, she smiled down on me for the very first time. For the very first time she smiled on me. No more clouds, no more rain on the clouds. She smiled again. Today bright Phoebus, she smiled down on me for the very first time. For the very first time she smiled on me.
very distinctive voices of the Watersons, Lal and Mike Waterson in that case, along with the equally distinctive electric guitar of Richard Thompson from the album Bright Phoebus. Well, that's just about all I've got time for in tonight's show, but don't forget you can download all the previous shows, and this one indeed, from the Manx Radio website if you just go to the podcast section, and they're also on Apple Podcasts and most of them on YouTube too. Do email me, folkshow@manxradio.com, if you want to request a track or tell me about any live music that's happening. I'll leave you with a track by the band Dive, D-A-I-M-H, from their album The Rough Bounds, and this is Happy Fish. I'll be back next week to play more great folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world, and I do hope that you'll join me then.